Hey guys, the System, and this is FTB University. Hope everyone is well. Everybody today, I myself, really good one. In between episodes, well, I went ahead and did some stuff. I did some building, so we have some pathways out there. We'll go look at that in a second. Our building changed too, which is also pretty rad. But I set this up as a mob farm, really easy. So went ahead to grab some directional accelerator plates, then a player trap, a XB vacuum, this here modular storage, which is basically like our player tablet, but in block form. It can hold 300 stacks because it has the tier 3 storage module, which is really easy at this point. So really awesome. Another experience obelisk. Got that going for us as well, which I've been pulling the experience out of. And yeah, this works really good. I can turn it on, turn it off whenever I want. And then it gets me lots of bones. I've been pulling the bones out, but that is cool. And then I guess in time I'll have to come and clear it out, all these armors and stuff, or I can do it automatically. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't plan on leaving that one on the entire pack, so that's the thing. Is that my golden chicken? That's my gold. What are you doing out here, buddy? Let's get you out of here. Let's get you back to safety. You just walking around like you own the place. Let's put you in there. Haven't seen him drop anything yet. I'll have to check him out again, but for right now, put him in there. The pathway here, this pathway, it's made out of painted, the arcane blocks. If we go to arcane, check them out. They're actually from Thaumcraft, right? So they take a little bit of stone and then some of that Vis crystal that you find when you're mining. Get these arcane blocks. I just crafted them up, then threw them through the Ender IO painting machine, which is pretty awesome. Then I tried to do a little randomized kind of walkway thing because I'm not very good with randomized kind of patterns and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is my first attempt. So I used a little bit of jungle planks, some coarse dirt lights from Birdman's flowers. You can take like dirt blocks and wood blocks and oak blocks, like all different blocks, and just make these weird lights with that too, which is pretty awesome. Because I want to have this lit up, right? Didn't know how to hide lighting. But any of these right here are actually all lights, which is pretty awesome. And just made a walkway, man. Just made a walkway. Fancy walkway. Which is cool. And then I guess over here, let's head in here. When I headed through this here, this is just a treated wood door from Engineer's Doors. It's an add-on to Immersive. And just an option for a door there. We got our treated wood from the village for free. I haven't had to get into that yet, although we will pretty soon. And then down here, I have these here. These are red blocks from flat colored blocks. So if you go into this right here, this is called a colored block rafter. As long as you have dyes, right? So if I take a dye out, you see less blocks, right? But depending on what dyes you have, you can just create blocks with cobblestone that are really attractive, right? So they're like really clear, nice blocks, really smooth. They're flat colored, right? And they look awesome. They look awesome. So I just added a red band in here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's all I did down here, I guess. We are going to be changing one of these spawners too. That Enderman spawner is actually going to change to this. This is a broken spawner beetle. I got this from a quest, actually, from Ender IO. If we go to Ender IO, it was this one right here. For doing the powered spawner, we got this. I just didn't notice. And that's slime. So that is cool. So the Enderman one is going to end up being switched over to deep mob learning. But we already have like 800 Ender Pearls. And that's all I really needed was a big batch of Ender Pearls to kind of get us going. So that is cool. Over here, I worked on our main building, so I'm happy how this one turned out, because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this building, but I like it now. So, yeah, I used some mineral wood, more flat-colored blocks. This one was just a cobblestone and, like, dark ink. Also, I'll show you how I got dye, I guess, in a second. And then, I guess I used mineral wood for the roof, and then we have the lanterns here. These are from Charm. I was getting them from the Void Miner. I saw you could make them really easy, so I just went ahead and made a bunch. And, yeah, this building turned out pretty well. Actually, this is chiseled bars as well. And then in here, we got this little really dark room. This little setup here to get me to die. These are iron ladders from Quark, which are pretty cool. There's nothing behind them, right? It's just, what is this? Witchcraft, right? So anyway, that is cool. And I was using this to get me dye, right? So this is going to be my dye setup. So if we head down here, it's kind of temporary. Also, I noticed too, you can put down blaze rods from, they're like Quark blaze rods, right? You can put them down like they're Ender rods? What are those rods called? I'm so bad at vanilla. End rods. There you go. Go ahead and grab some bone meal. Sweet. To show you how this little setup here works. That and that. Awesome. Awesome. Because I needed a bunch of dye because I was doing all this stuff, right? So anyway, let's head over here. And we need a bunch of dye today. So this is basically a way to duplicate the Botania mystical flowers, right? So you take, say, I think I need more greens. So let's actually do greens right now. Let's do that. And if I take these down, pop them right in here, right? So it's ready to go. It's kind of primed. And then throw a single bone meal in here just to show you what happens. There you go. It plants it. it gets bone mealed once, makes it too tall. That shears it. And when these things get sheared, right, they actually get a form where they actually turn into 4, right? So kind of not even doubles it up, it quadruples it up, which is rad. You can also then take that stuff, right? Where's that? We need a mortar and pestle. I thought I had one. I definitely have one. I made one not too long ago. Yeah, it's right here. I was using it. You can take that then. So this die here is usually just, these petals, I should say, are usually for Britannia. But you can take it and make this floral black, and then that works as regular dye. That's a regular dye right now, which is awesome. So you can kind of convert it over. In the other farm, it works as dye for some recipes, not everything. So that's a thing. Also through 2 scanners here. This one's looking for when the petal's buried, so buried petals.name. This one here is looking for double flower, so when it's too tall. That just tells it to use the shear on this one. This one tells it to bone meal when one's in there. Because usually with this setup, if I put a bunch of bone meal in here, it wastes a bunch of bone meal because it's bone mealing when there's like nothing in there, right? It just keeps going. With the 2 scanners, just kind of automatically does it. I just use redstone signals, redstone torches to be able to move the signals to here, to redstone off. Oh, this one's on always on. This one's supposed to be redstone on as well, right? No, this one's supposed to be redstone off. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. I guess the top one doesn't matter that much, but it keeps it from shearing anything it shouldn't, right? So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Works really well, and gets us a lot of dye and stuff that we needed. So that is awesome. Also a mineral door. Look at that. Should show you the room down here too, actually. Did pretty much the same thing. These are just silver blocks, painted glowstone. So I just painted the glowstone again. And then I went ahead and made this as well, glowing glass. So the glowing glass is actually really cool. Let's go to glowing. Check that out. Where is the glass here? So it's that second glass with some glowstone, and it's a light source. So I thought that was pretty neat. Got that going, and that's cool. What do I have in this one? All my bee stuff. So what we're going to do today is probably go ahead and start working on some environmental tech. I've actually gone ahead and already accepted the introduction quest. So we go here, check that out. Environmental tech is a tech mod that generates resources from RF. Generate massive amounts of RF from the sun and give you beacon-like effects anywhere in the world. Environmental tech is fairly late game mod, though you can make it early game or early tiers around late game. What? Fairly late game mod, though you can make the early tiers around late mid game. Now you can make it pretty early, right? So we're still pretty early in this, and we can make it no problem. The problem with this mod is if you actually go into it, go to the actual kind of quest line. It's in here, environmental tech. There's actually 6 tiers, and this thing you should start early. This should be it should have been one of the first things I did because of how long it takes, right? So to make the resources for it, you need to make this. So this is kind of the thing they're talking about. Probably mid-game, you need a good amount of diamonds. Not a ton, just a good amount of diamonds, and dyes, and blah, blah, blah. Outside of that, it's just redstone and iron. It's a multi-block. I'm going to go craft this stuff by myself. The problem is not the first tier, it's the second tier, right? Let's go to just solar, for instance. Right here. Where's the second tier? Right here. You need this stuff, Erodium. Erodium can only be gotten from the void ore miners, tier 1 and up. So you can't even make this resource. I can make this one. I can just craft it. This one here, it has to generate, and it takes a very long time because it's very low rate. Airy ore pulls out, it's 1.23%. You can't even make this thing until you have, 56 of it, which actually ups the rate to almost 5%. So it takes a long time. Usually it takes about 100 hours to go completely through this mod with just one miner setup. I may end up doing 4, but today what we're going to do is probably set up 2 of the solars, one of the void ore miners and one of the resource miners. This is going to get us like weird stuff actually. Where is it? Right here. Like stone, get us that. It's going to get us grass blocks. I'm not too worried about that. Get me sand, which I've been having to make by hand. It's going to get us obsidian, which is a pain in the butt. They only get a tiny bit. Handle our clay, soul sand. A lot of our base resources will be just handled through here. Plus a whole lot of things I can build with, like terracotta and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and probably craft this all up though. So I'm going to make everything we need. Then we're going to go and set this up. Then probably figure out what else. Maybe set up this beetle spawner because I need slime, man. I'm totally hurting on slime. And okay, I think I have just about everything we need here. So we're going to go ahead and set these up in a second. I just need to kind of get most of it into a chest. Let's do that. There we go. Grab some storage options. That looks good. the lenses and stuff. So this thing was really expensive. I didn't really realize how expensive it was, I guess, because I'm doing 4 of them. I looked at one and went, man, that's not too bad. Let's do 4. Well, 4 got expensive really quick. The really expensive part actually was here, the structure frames. You have to make these interconnects. And each one of those takes this, so that's 4 iron plus some redstone. Then you also have to make this here, which is a block of redstone. Then not a block of redstone, block of iron. And then over here, another iron ingot. So it's 14 iron ingots and half a diamond for each recipe of this. So a little weird, a little expensive. And the whole thing was expensive. It took a lot of quartz, a lot of lapis, a lot of diamonds, and what else? Other stuff. It just took a lot of resources, man. Anyway, we're going to set these up. I don't even know why I really put these in a chest. Let's grab that and that. I'll just leave that stuff in the chest for now. Don't need that on me, and that is good. Okay, so this thing. If you actually go and look at the book, let's go here. Look at the digital guide. We're on the solar array. If you actually scroll down a little bit, it'll tell you how many blocks you need for each level. So we're doing the tier 1 because that's all we could do. But you need 16 of the structural frames, 9 of the solar cells, and then a modifier. You can't do the modifiers till later when you actually have the rhodium, which is going to come from the void miner, ore miner. So we won't be able to get that. You also need mica, I think, which comes from the resource miner. So you need both. Either way, that's cool. And we'll get this set up here. So I have a way I usually set these up. Let's kind of go up here. And like I said, we're going to do the solar first because why not? Let's go ahead and grab solar array. And is that 5 up? I need it to be 5 up. Yeah, that looks good there. That's awesome. Then we're going to go ahead and I guess break this pillar because we don't need it that much. Get that out of the way. Then you just grab the assembler. And as long as you have the blocks in your inventory there, it'll just start building it. You can just either spam right click, or just hold it. And there you go. It's already built. It's producing power already, which is awesome. The first one we'll do, I guess, is the void ore miner. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll attach that right there. And that should already start getting power directly from the solar. We don't even have to run cables, which is nice. Then we just start getting this to auto build. You may have to adjust yourself and move around as it places blocks. There we go. And there we go. Assembled true. You'll see in the bottom left there, it'll tell you when it's done. It tells you how much FE it takes per tick. I forget what this produces. 549, but this thing takes 660. So it won't be fully powered, but that isn't too bad. We just have one more step here. We need to kind of dig under it, right? So we'll go under here. Find the laser core and dig down the bedrock. Now you might be saying, don't dig down like this, you know, you're being crazy, all that jazz. We have the lava charm, so even if I fall in lava, which I probably won't, no, there's no lava under us. I could tell by the mini map now that it's switched over. I would have still been safe, right? I would have been okay. Everything would have been just fine. I wouldn't have had to worry about it. Once I get down to bedrock though, the laser should actually turn on and this thing should start working. So that is pretty cool, and it's pretty awesome, actually. Go ahead and get down here. Looks like we're almost here. Cool. No, we got no lava under us. We're good as it goes through the different cave systems. And is this going to turn on? There we go. Giant blazing laser at our face. Doesn't hurt you or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. And this thing should be effectively working. We just need to set up some storage here. So what I'm going to do for storage is just use ender chest. Go ahead and probably throw 3 of those down. I believe I brought some black floral dye. I'm going to set up a new channel. So I'm just going to right click on the little buttons there. Change them all to black. As long as one's different. Like this is a different channel from this one, right? But I'm going to set them to black, black, black. Then I know black, black, black is always the channel for the, I guess, void ore and resource miner. Which is cool. But anyway, let's go here. That looks good. Then all we have to do is attach this chest right here. It's going to already start bringing stuff in. Now this one is pretty slow. I think it's once every 400 ticks is what it said. I think it says that somewhere. Maybe it was in the quest, but in the quest it says like once every 400 ticks for this one. So not fast. This is going to be slow, but it's going to get us some weird stuff. You'll see as it comes in. It's going to get us some weird ores. But that one's working already. That one's fine. We don't need to get under here for any reason. I believe we can use a redstone lever to turn that on and off too, but not really concerned about that. Where should we set up the other one? Probably, we'll just put it in between 2 buildings, I guess. I have everything, right? Yeah, we're good. Anyway, let's head over here. Let's set this one up here. And then go ahead, I guess, and pillar up again. Because it's pretty much the same build, I think, at this point. I don't think there's anything else we have to do. So let's go ahead and grab you. Pump you here. Go ahead and get that broken. Go ahead and get the assembler. Assembler makes this way easier. It'd be a pain without the assembler. These here are null modifiers. So if you look in the book, it tells you can make modifiers, right? So if you go to solar arrays, has these modifiers right here. You can't make them though. Like this is the blank one. You have to have it as part of the multi-block. That's why I have them there. But this one here, the piezo one, on solars allows them to work better in the rain. You need a rhodium though. So you can't even make it until you have a rhodium. And there's also other lenses you can make as well. But I guess I'll go over them after. I just need to get this multi-block done first. Go ahead. Oh, I thought it wasn't building for a second. Anyway, get it all built up. Come on, get your job done. Is that done? Yeah, simple, true. And I guess we just need to go down to bedrock on this. Of course, these things are only going to work so much at night, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about them not working fully at night. They're just gonna produce over time. That is the idea. I'm not going to really baby these things or kind of rush them. That's why I'm getting them set up now. So that just as I idle through the world or work on other things, they'll get the rhodium we need to be able to get up to the next levels. Once you get up to like level 2 or 3, it gets way faster anyway to level them up to the next level. It's really like the first 2 or 3 levels, so it's just slow as dirt with these things. So anyway, I guess it's you shouldn't be just handed resources, but at the same time, this one seems particularly slow when you have things like the builder. Of course, you don't have to do filtering with this one, like you do with the builder and some other ones, but still, it takes a long time to get this up to the higher levels. Anyway, that's good there. This one is running. Of course, it's going to run out of power pretty quick. Do I have my chest on me? I don't. It's right here. Go ahead and grab one of these, and then I'll go sleep. Then we'll get our power. Then we'll just go ahead and do some quick storage for this, and then kind of move on to something else. But I should have to just do that. You can see here, it's probably just pulled in the quartz, I guess. But this one's going to get some weird stuff anyway. Actually, it didn't even get much power. That one's going to get stuff like clay. It's going to get obsidian. You know, stuff like that. And I may have to filter this one. So I may do that after. But for right now, I'm not too concerned. Anyway, let's grab all our stuff. Let's head inside. Let's sleep real quick. And yeah, just set up some really easy storage. The storage I'm going to use is probably just going to be another, the modular thing. The modular storage from RF Tools. Because that can hold 300 stacks. And I kind of, where this is slow, I can actively kind of filter the thing, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our, where is it? I need my modular storage. It's right in front of my face. There we go. Awesome. Take that. Go ahead and pop a card in there. Now we have 300 stacks. And I may just use a flat transfer node for right now. Because it's going to be every 400 ticks. I don't even need it fast right now. I can make it fast later on, I guess. But for right now, this is more than enough. Super easy. Super simple. Don't have to worry about it. I'll set it to pull. So I'll hold shift when I put that down. Pop it here. And there you go, the ores are coming in. So that is cool. And this is one of the resources from the mod itself, the Mega. It's one of the ones you actually need for the modifiers, right? So as we get resources, oh, actually the piezo, actually Lonzadite. Yeah, that one which one's this? I can't remember which one this comes through. Void ore miner. Okay, I totally forgot about that material. But you can see we already got platinum. You already got what's here? Some coal, some copper. We even got a diamond in ore form, which is nice because we'll be able to process it better. It's going to get us a lot of stuff we wouldn't otherwise get. I'm surprised it's getting us brownstone from chisel. That's a little weird. But it's going to get us some weird stuff either way. There's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, that's cool. It's going to get stuff though. In time, we'll get our rhodium, be able to upgrade it. People are going to say right away, go make a lens, right? So these lenses, they're going to change how it functions, right? So if I take this lens here, get a magenta one, put it on the void resource miner, it's gonna make it so I get more magenta terracotta. Or if I go to where's the other one? I guess it doesn't work on that one. I guess the cyan one is one I know for sure. Let's go to cyan, go to use on that, and I put that one in the void ore miner. It'll get me more diamond ores, right? So 5.49% on diamond ores instead of 1.78. You'd think that's really good, right? But if I do that, I'll get less rhodium. I'll get less of the rhodium we need to upgrade these things. So I actually advise you not to color your lenses until later on, right? Because right now, if I do that, it's going to take percentages from everything else it produces and lower them. And I'd rather have this maxed out. There is a crystal lens we can make, right? So this one here, awesome. And at some point, I will make this one because it's going to make it so we can actually get more of these resources, right? But right now we can't do it. Oh, that's not the right lens. This one here, yeah. But you need 56 rhodium to even be able to make this one. So it is a pain. It is a thing, but we'll deal with it as we go. You see, we already got some litherite, no rhodium, but we'll get our materials, and it'll just pull stuff in. So I'll just come and check this one every once in a while, and I'm not too concerned about it, to be honest. Probably leave it in that mode there. Or actually, this one is probably the best one for this. I can just see what I want, pull out what I want, and process what I want. We should get some appetite out of this, too, so I could actually keep our tree farm going. So that is pretty cool. Anyway, that is environmental tech for now. And okay, we're going to do one more thing from environmental tech here. It's actually going to be the lightning controller. I guess it's like a lightning rod setup for the mod, which sounds pretty nifty. I want to try it out because I have not done this thing forever. It's literally been since Sky Factory 3. So yeah, really long time. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can actually make the controller. Guess we need to drop 2 of those off. Let's do that. Awesome. And it's in the quest line, so we might as well get it done, right? So you did that. I have some capacitor banks to kind of store some power, so that's good. And then we actually need 3 of these, I believe, as well. So let's grab that. This multi-block's much smaller. It is a bit of a iron hog. I noticed that, but that's fine. Drop you off, drop you off. And I guess I don't want this really around my base either. But anyway, let's go to battery. There we go. I was thinking about putting it on my roof at first. I was like, oh yeah, I have a wooden roof. Anyway, we'll do that. Probably use this as wireless power, right? So I can move around a little bit of wireless power using our transmitter and our battery. Because my other setup there with the lava, I haven't actually been able to do that very much. Because I need that power. I'm using it all in the mob farm, right? This will actually be some extra power. Just extra. Just bonus power, right? Anyway, let's go and see a place to set this up here where we'll not light things on fire. Maybe we'll put it on top of the mouth. That'd be like a horn. I wonder how that'd look. We'll try it out either way. Let's do that. There you go. Where would I put it? I guess I'd have to change this a little bit. Break these slabs. No more slabs on top of this here for our big mouth. Let's do that. Awesome. Then we'll go ahead and throw these down. Actually, I may put those. Let's change this a little bit. There we go. Maybe down in here so they're not kind of sticking up. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. That's cool. Then we'll go ahead and grab our batteries. Awesome. One there. Probably one here, one here. And I should read that too. It says, I didn't realize these. I thought these only work during storms, but it says lightning rod allows you to harness spread lightning. When a lightning bolt hits the rod, generates a burst of energy. So basically what this does, it has a chance of being hit by lightning even when it's not a storm. So while during a storm, well, while thundering or while other, so just normal, it still has a chance of being hit. I didn't realize that. I thought it was only during storms. So I thought it'd be neat to try it out here. And we could just do that. Then probably hit the assembler. There you go. Awesome. Is it actually together? Wait. What is it? Why does it say false? Huh. I'm kind of confused about this one. I thought that would be it. I thought it would be that simple. What do you mean false? Let's break that real quick. You don't actually shift and right click, not actually instantly break the controller too. So that's something to be aware of. So what's the rule on this one I don't know about? Let's actually look at this here. Digital guide. I thought this one actually only had to be open to the sky. We want our, yes, quest book. Let's go into here. Go to, where is it? Lightning rod. Generates a massive amount of RF when struck by lightning. It does not make RF when struck by lightning caused by other mods. So you can't like cheese it, right? 1600 to 1300 ticks has a chance to get struck by lightning during a thunderstorm. It changes to 4 to 8. Higher tiers, it has 60% chance of being struck and generates 93,750,000 RF. So it'll be just, yeah, just free RF. But I think I have everything, right? For structure. Oh, I didn't grab the structure blocks. Let's go grab our structure blocks and we'll try this out. Yeah, I totally dirt, man. I don't know. They must sit at the base of it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get them. Yo, like I said, it's been a long time since I did this one. Go ahead and do that. Do some more of this because it just wants all my iron and redstone. Although I have like a couple thousand blocks of redstone. So, not redstone, iron. So I shouldn't really complain about it. At the same time, I still do. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. That's only 2. I thought I had 4. Wait a second. Let me have these. I need 2 more of them. That looks good. Finally need 2 more structure blocks. That's good. And then, yeah, we should be able to just use this as some mobile power, right? So I just throw the RF battery on it. And actually, that looks okay. That does not look bad at all on top of there either, on that mouth. That actually looks pretty neat. Pretty good spot for it, for something just on a whim. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. I guess we just use this to build it, right? There we go. And that should be in place. So that is cool. Now this thing, all I should have to do to set this up is throw it in right here. There you go. Wait. Oh. We just ran out of grid power, didn't we? Yeah, we just went over on our limit on grid power. We'll go to our break really quick to free up some grid power. These use grid power, right? No, they don't. What's using all my grid power right now? Everything. I got too much going. I'm gonna need to do some more water mills. But either way, that should work, right? So that should be working and doing its thing. And it's pretty awesome. But the battery is a problem now. I'm going to go ahead and sort out some grid power here. We're probably going to do... Let's go ahead and do some other mills. Let's do that. Let's just... let's keep on adding to the doing different things, right? So let's actually go to some mills. I guess not at mills, just mills. See which ones we'd go with, right? So the lava mills. I believe I set these ones up recently, and they're not bad, actually. I wasn't too sure how they were going to be, but apparently they work better in the nether, people are telling me. Maybe I'll just go with some windmills. Maybe I'll do this. How much stone burnt do I have right now? Stone burnt. Oh, we got plenty. And I should have a bunch of this down here. Yeah, we'll get this sorted out right quick. Let's go ahead and grab you. That looks good. And let's get this done, man. Get ourselves some grid power, then I'll be able to fly again. Not be a derp. There you go. Drop that stuff off. Awesome. Drop you off. And yeah, just go wind. Wind is an easy one, I guess. And I always just use the water ones. And it's kind of boring, right? I realize how much a lot of us YouTubers, you know what I mean, and content creators, we get lazy just doing the same thing over and over and over. I'm trying to, at least with this series, I mean, that makes sense in a hard pack, right? Because there is a good way of doing things. But in packs like this, where you're just trying different things, why not just try different things, right? Where, I guess, where the pack is trying to get you to do different things, you should be trying to actually do different things, right? So that's a thing. Can I actually get up here anyway? I feel so limited right now. I'm not used to this. Let's go grab some cobblestone or some wood or something. There we go. And we just head up here. Oh. When you have creative flight and all of a sudden it's gone, it's like, oh man. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how these work here. I think you put these ones sideways is how this works. Or are they sided? They're sided. Okay. Can I change which way it faces? No, they all seem to want to go this way. Okay. See how they produce power, though. That one is producing about 1.8. 1.8. What if I put two in a row? No power. Okay. So they have to be spaces between them. I don't like the slabs. I'll fix that. Actually, do the slabs block the power? I'm kind of curious about that. Let's go up here for a second. I know I'm being very wonky here. Haven't seen this thing get hit by lightning either. No, that doesn't produce power. Okay, so we have some limitations here. So let's go ahead and put you here. Go ahead and grab windmill. I don't know why I'm setting them up here, but why not, right? It's going to be our jetpack, I guess, for our dinosaur, or whatever this thing is, the skeleton. One here, one here. There you go. Spread them out a little bit, I guess. Can we fly again? Oh, we can fly again. Look at that, living the life. So yeah, just a little bit of extra grid power. You'd need a lot of these, I think, to be able to actually produce good power. I don't like where they're at either, but I'll sort that out. I guess it's all slabs up here to make sure mobs don't spawn up here. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab them. I'm not going to put them here. I'm going to put them on the roof or something of another building. They don't really fit with this. Oh, I can't fly. I'm going to kill myself so quickly. I need to get on top of this building and just end this. I'm going to put it on top of this one, because why not? There's nothing else up here anyway, and it'll just be out of the way, right? Let's head up here. There we go. And get our flight back, man. I'll probably make some more of these, actually. Probably make about, I don't know, see how many I can fit on a roof or something, right? Yeah, this will work right here. Just a line. There we go. Awesome. And we got some grid power. And we did something different. Look at that, man. Just being different. I can fly. There you go. This thing just got hit by lightning really randomly. But it gave me, with one hit, 627,000 RF, which isn't bad at all. I don't know where that RF is going, but it's not using much. A couple RF. Oh, yeah, it's going to the screen controller, right? But anyway, that is pretty cool. It actually works. It's doing its thing. And it's producing, I mean, that's a decent amount of power. It's random, right? So it only took about, I guess, 7 or 8 minutes after we first built it, it got hit. But you had a lot of these set up. You could actually get a decent amount of power out of them. Think of it. That was actually pretty neat. Using lightning as power. And the explosion wasn't super loud either. I was actually looking at it when it happened. And I heard the explosion and I didn't see a flash. I'd have to see it at nighttime to see if you actually kind of see it, I guess. But I did not see like a giant flash or a giant boom. It was just a little kind of bang off in the distance. So not too bad. It's actually pretty rad. And it looks pretty good on him. I actually like that a lot. And okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and probably get this one wrapped up. I think it's a good wrap it up point. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.